Did you
Yeah.
do any did you get to do any stunts or anything like that? Because I know you've done that before. Was
The only stunt, I don't want to, spoilers,
That's all right. Spoilers, everyone knows now. I mean,
spoilers, spoilers,
yeah,
spoilers,
we're all
spoilers,
good. We're all
spoilers.
good.
So in the final scene when Boba Fett shows up, when she gets lassoed and sort of yanked down, I did that. I did that
Oh,
stunt.
wow. How do
So
you pull that off?
he goes like, and I jump up and backwards and like kind of do one of these like a mummy and then land on a pad and just hope for the best because I have a
Oh,
camera on my
wow.
head as well, and
Yeah.
I've got a battery pack on my back and I have all of the things. So it's really quite risky to, is this thing gonna bonk me in the face? So I
Yeah.
just jumped in the air and went,
You went for it.
I just really had to. But all of the real cool stunts, all the fighting and I do a couple of, I'm doing movement, but all of the really cool cage action is somebody who's much more qualified than I am for that.
When did you find out about that Boba Fett scene? Kind of went a little bit viral in the Star Wars community
On the
once
first day.
on the first day. Because that must be a bit nerve wracking for you as well, because being such a fan, and they actually got the original voice actor from the show in, right? He didn't do performance capture though, did he?
No,
No.
no. The actor who did the performance capture for Boba Fett, I think his name is TJ Ramini, I believe, and he plays
Yeah.
another character.
Yeah.
And so he stood in and did the motion capture for Boba Fett for that scene, and he was very cool. And it was he was like, "I'm Boba Fett," like everybody was having a good time. The scene was really fun. We
Yeah.
actually shot when we were shooting. We shot it before the intro scene because the energy is so much higher. And what actually happened is when we were starting to shoot it, there's the part with the thermal detonator, and she interrupts. And one of the times we shot it, I jumped a couple of lines. Like I was so hyped up, I was just like, and it scared everybody in the whole room. And the director was like, "Oh, we need to do that again. Don't jump their line, but like that was perfect. Like that's what we want." So it really is supposed to be like so tense, and then just out of nowhere this explosion. But yeah, I held this whole Boba Fett thing in all of it, but the Boba Fett thing from everyone forever. People working on the game didn't even know, code names for everything. And it's only the one scene. So they shot it that day and that was it. Cow, better. Now that you've taken down every hired gun that Sork sent after you.
Yeah. Be good not to worry about bounty hunters for a while.
Yeah. About that.
That's a good trick. I was just a bit off.
No. It wasn't. What is this cage? How much did Sork offer you?
Not enough. Then every hunter we took down drove your value up. Now you're worth my time.
So have you seen it now on YouTube or whatever? You've watched it?
Yeah.
What'd you
Yeah.
think when you
So
watch
rad.
it? Yeah. You think
So
this is
cool.
freaking cool.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. It's really cool. I mean, watching any of Caij, seeing any of Caij, whether it's the photos or the cutscenes or even people's basic interactions with her in the cantina, for me, it's so cool. As someone who's a lifelong Star Wars fan, to have originated a new character that is really, even though she's so mean, people seem to really like her. And she's like so cool and she doesn't die is fantastic.
That's a plus.
Yeah.
There's still hope for more in the future. Because
Yeah.
I know they have to do a third game at this point because it's such a great series. But
Yeah.
So talk to me about the cantina scenes, because I love that introduction to her. I'm going into the cantina. She just won't say anything to me. The hat's down, really cool the way she's laid out. And then, you're just not getting anything out of her. And it's just the whole quest is so great, just learning more and then doing the bounties. And I think that's one of the reasons why everyone loves her. She's just mysterious, cool, badass chick.
Yeah. And when you get the real introduction, you think she's your friend. And it seems like not only a fun quest, but with really good rewards. So it seems like something you want to continue to see where it goes. the fact that she's got a knife in your back and you don't even know it the whole time it was so fun for me. But all of those Cantina things, she's supposed to be dismissive, I think probably Disney or Lucasfilm was like, hey, she can't be drunk, because there were a couple of lines about her drinking quite a lot that they removed from the script, unfortunately. There's one or two that
Oh,
got
really?
left in.
Okay.
But there was like a lot more where she's just a little belligerent they took out. But I did choose to make her a lot more mean, I think, than dismissive. I think it makes people want to win her over a little bit. And I think the writing really lent itself. When she really gets going, she's such a big personality that I think the contrast of her being so hard to crack at the beginning really makes you feel when she opens up, like you've really done something, like you really earned it.
Come on! This is what I live for!
It's what you'll die for. Last chance, Caij. Walk away.
That's not how I play. Boba! Boba! Looking slick, buddy.
Caij, it's been a while.
Hey, you two know each other?
We go way back. How about we bringing this Jedi together? Split the bounty right down the middle.
I'm not here for the Jedi.
No, it feels good not to be the target for once.
You have no idea how valuable this woman is.
Well, when you put it that way... Listen up! There's two kinds of people in this galaxy. Those with live thermal detonators, and those without. I trust you boys can do the math. Time's up! Cal! You're not just gonna let him take me away, right?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.